nice? You want me to say something nice?
Why should I do that?
Listen, buddy, it is National Compliment Day.
It's National Compliment Day.
National Compliment Day.
You're not that ugly.
Try again.
You're not fat. You're big bone.
You're not good at this.
You're not good at this.
Here, listen to these words.
Listen to it.
Your smile.
It brightens up the room.
You're the most beautiful, most amazing woman ever.
Oh, that's a compliment.
Now that's a compliment.
Okay, my friends.
That's a compliment.
It's showtime.
You look nice.
Well, hey, you too, man. You too.
Yeah, look sharp.
Me and my hat.
Yeah, you do. You wearing that hat.
Yeah.
You look real good. Real good.
Hey, this isn't looking too bad, except for maybe this morning. That's why I say cautiously. That Fox forecast with some fog in some areas, and you said your roads are kind of icy, too.
Well, the 20 miles between Leonard and Castleton, that's Highway 18. That was just a glaze, man. It was 45. Ugh. Thank God there's no wind to push around, but it was icy. I'm sure the plows are going to be out soon. I know they are on the highways. The highways were fine. So
all right, well, that's good.
Take it easy.
Yeah, take it easy. That's for sure. So that Fox forecast has us basically in the 30s for our daytime highs all the way through the weekend, and now they're saying 40s by Tuesday. Yeah, they're pushing it up a couple days.
My God.
I know. So it's all there for you. That full Fox forecast anytime at 1079thefox.com. Sitting at 30 right now at 6:03.
Well, welcome to it. Look at this. 24th day already of the new year. Here's what's shaking on a Wednesday already. We're in the middle of the week. And the Fargo School Board voted against pay raises for themselves. It would have raised their pay from $1,000 a month to $1,500 a month. The board hasn't gotten a raise since 2009, and district business leaders say the raise would have helped keep pace with inflation. The proposal received negative feedback from taxpayers, of course, but board members said they weren't suggesting the increase for themselves, but to help attract more candidates, saying the job takes more time than you think. I'm sure it is. Mm-hmm. I'm sure it's a completely unappreciated job. Well, my kids don't go to Fargo schools, but I sure appreciate it. My grandkids do.
Oh, there you go.
So that's important.
Yeah, my kids did.
Yeah,
No
right.
longer,
Your kids did. Yeah. Fargo City Commission turned down an appeal by the Windbreak over a liquor license violation. The bar on I-29 and 32nd Avenue South is going to have to pay the $500 penalty. The Windbreak will be the focus of the Liquor Board Control Board again during a special meeting tomorrow for another case of serving an obviously intoxicated person. That's what that. Remember that gal over it served her and she hit the light pole? Yeah, it was a mess. Congressman Kelly Armstrong decided to run for governor the day after Governor Doug Burgum said he won't seek a third term. He's the first to formally announce a campaign in what is expected to be a competitive race among Republicans for the party's nomination. Two young dudes in Florida were arrested for speeding early Sunday morning. They were in a 70-mile-an-hour zone going 199.
Really?
Yep.
You can go that fast?
I don't know if they're in a rocket car.
Wow.
Maybe they were going downhill, Gravity was helping because...
Damn.
Yeah.
199. Well, at that point, why didn't they just push 200 to say that they went 200?
I don't know why you didn't round up.
Yeah.
Dudes like to round up.
Yeah.
Yeah. The next tallest building in America might be in Oklahoma City.
Really?
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
It's sticking like a big thumb out in the middle of the prairie. There you go.
Usually they build up because they can't build out.
You can't build out. Yeah, you can see it from Kansas.
Oklahoma's got a lot of land. They can build out, can't they?
I don't know, man. Here's some rando facts for you. The middle finger, the flying bird there, that's been an obscene gesture for 2,500 years.
Really?
Proudly serving for that long.
So who back in the day, Genghis Khan, would have he been flipping the bird?
Probably, and that's, all those statues of Venus with her arms snapped off is because she was flipping the bird, double birding it.
We can't
have that. Oh, the Pope was upset. He said, get those off there.
I suppose the Pope probably flipped the bird a few times.
Oh, many times. I would from that balcony. Hey, a little something for you. Getting a little heavy in the sacrificial wine. A lady in California just broke the record for the longest arm hair on a woman. She's got a single hair on her right arm that clocked at 7.5 inches.
I looked at it.
She's married to the carnival barker, or she lives next to the yak woman. Hell of a cook.
But I had to. I don't know why. I saw the headline. I searched her out. I found it. I looked at her. She does not look like someone that would have the longest armpit hair.
An hirsute woman.
No, she looked like a Cali chick.
Okay.
Real.
Not a Yeti.
A little blondie girl. Yeah. And so I was actually a bit surprised. I expected that. I expected
the yak woman.
Yeah.
Married to the carnival barker. Yeah. She's going to shave her horns and stuff. And finally, somebody posted a story on Reddit after they say a guy on an American Airlines flight loudly farted just to annoy people, then started arguing with them and got kicked off the plane at 27,000 feet, I might add. Good for you guys. Enough's enough.
He was more than just farting.
You bet.
He's crapping his pants after that.
Let some air in here anyway. That's fine. That's your news. You're up to date.
All right. Headlines brought to you by Menards. Save big money at Menards. We will check that scoreboard for you next in sports.
You were the best at your position. You were the best at what you did. And really, I was tearing up today when I got the news. It's just incredible. We're so happy for you and so proud. And hopefully we can get a little better tea time in Cooperstown this summer.
I appreciate it, brother. And I appreciate you putting on the shirt. It looks good on you. Yeah, thanks, buddy. It's unreal. And like I said earlier, it's because of guys like you and the teammates that we had. That environment is why I'm here today. And I can't wait to thank you guys and see you in person and celebrate.
Oh, that is something special there, as Justin Morneau congratulating his teammate Joe Mauer, who along with Adrian Beltre and Todd Helton are going into the Baseball Hall of Fame. Beltre and Mauer making it in their first year of eligibility. How about that? Can't think of anybody better, right? I mean, Joe Mauer was just such a class act, represents the state of Minnesota so well. The induction ceremony in Cooperstown, New York will be July 21st. And hey, by the way, pitchers and catchers are starting to report next month, February 9th for some teams. How about that? In NFL news, the NFL divisional round playoff games last weekend set a record with an average of 40 million viewers. The Sunday night game between the Chiefs and the Bills achieved a record of 50.39 million viewers, making it the most watched program on any network since, last year's Super Bowl.
How about that?
Yeah, how about that? 2 games this Sunday. The Chiefs at the Ravens to start on Sunday at 2, and then followed by the Lions at the 49ers. So that's what your NFL action looks like this upcoming weekend. In sports/entertainment news, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has joined the board at TKO. This is the company that owns WWE and the UFC. Yeah,
that's big money.
Yeah, he also is receiving the full rights to his nickname, The Rock. Nobody can ever have that again, ever. And Monday Night Raw, by the way, is moving to Netflix for you wrestling fans. Netflix is where you'll start finding that. How about that? Hey, last night, our Wild made it 3 in a row and 4 of their last 5 in the win column. The Wild beat the Caps 5-3. They're playing some good hockey again. They will be back on the ice tomorrow at home to take on the Predators. Meanwhile, tonight on TV, the Wolves and the Wizards. This is an important game because now there's a 3-way tie at the top in the Western Conference between our Wolves, the Thunder, and the Nuggets, because, of course, the Wolves had to go and lose to one of the worst teams in basketball there on Monday night. Last night, the Thunder and the Nuggets both won. So now, all 3 are tied. The Wolves can win tonight. They'll be the best in the West again. That's your Fox Sports. That Fox forecast again, starting out with some fog and some icy roads, so be careful. 30s for the daytime highs all the way through the weekend, and maybe 40s by Tuesday. It's all there for you at 1079thefox.com. Right now, it's 30 at 6:14.
Are there any words that you intentionally mispronounce, schedule, that sort of thing? Or,
right.
Tell us on our Facebook page. We'd love to hear from you at 1079thefox.com.
Here's the Fox Morning Show
on 107.9 The Fox.
So there's a video out there of a woman in Australia who pronounces the word broccoli a little different than most of us. I think she's doing it on purpose.
Just to be controversial.
I think she's just
start a conversation, maybe.
Maybe. I think she's just having fun with it, but here's how she says broccoli.
Today I bought some broccoli, and you pay for broccoli per head, not per kilo, and I got this tiny little thing, and I usually get a massive, big head of broccoli when I buy it myself.
Broccoli.
Broccoli, yes. it's not worth getting all bent out of shape over.
Nothing like that. Same as tomato and, yeah. Right? Yeah. I mean, a lot of times I say stuff on purpose wrong.
Exactly. Like horse duvers. I always call them horse duvers.
Jalapenos, vaginas.
Yeah.
Make yourself a dang quesadilla.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more fun.
Right. I mean, technically, that's how they're spelled out.
Right, yeah. My mom would say, this always bugged me, and I think it's correct, but you know how we say salmon? Yeah. She'd always say salmon. Salmon. And I'm like, I always felt like she was putting on airs, like, they got some cotton salmon.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's like when we go over to that one store that's over there on 13th, and we want to be all fancy about it. We'll be like, let's make a run to Target.
Yes. Yes. Everybody thinks you speak French now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shopping at Target.
Yep. Well, we posted on our Facebook feed if you guys thought the same thing, or are there words that you purposely mispronounce?
Right.
And of course there is. There's a ton of them.
Yeah, and we'll come back and go over those.
Now here's the Fox Morning Show.
107.9 The Fox.
All right, so there's some lady in Australia that likes to pronounce broccoli as broccoli.
Broccoli.
And so we asked on our fan page on Facebook at 1079thefox.com, are there any words you intentionally mispronounce? There's a lot of them, right?
There's a ton of them, yeah. Marty Zuger, edumacation, knife, hamburger or hangaber, farmer's onion. I'm not sure what that one is, but yeah, I'm with you, man.
Here's a couple I've never heard of. Julie said instead of Chipotle, it's Chipotle.
Oh, I always say Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Yeah.
All right. And she also said pomegranate for pomegranate.
Ooh, it's so fancy.
Right? Yeah. Oh, Candace says the same thing that your mom used to say.
Salmon. Alex just threw this in here because it needs to be said. Moist.
Oh. How about wash? Some people will
wash,
say,
yeah.
I got to
wash your
my
hands.
car. Yeah, or wash your hands.
My mom's time over in Scotland when she remarried here later in life, and Bernard, the little Scotsman, and he came back. Joe Martins had said aluminum, and that's a problem that people over across the pond, they can't say aluminum, they say aluminium. So I would say Bernard, say aluminum, and he'd grin and he'd go he couldn't say it. He'd say aluminium or schedule or something like that.
Aluminum.
Yeah, you would. It's aluminum, pagan.
Allison also says jalapenos, lasagna, or bologna.
Sure. Pescetti says Travis. Jeff says Dallas Cowgirls. I think a lot of people say that.
Becky says instead of West Acres, Wasted Acres. Oh.
Yeah. Now, I've heard Worcestershire sauce, Worcestershire, Worcestershire. Travis Crawford says, wash her sister sauce. That's a new one, man. I'm taking that.
Wash her
sister sauce.
It's like I call soy sauce bug juice. I just call it bug juice.
You don't know what's in there.
No, you don't.
Yeah. Brad says 2 Utes, and even added the clip from my cousin Vinny.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, 2 what? 2 Utes.
2 Utes. Sandra says coupon instead of coupon.
Coupon, yeah.
Coupon. I got a coupon for that.
Yep.
Amanda said sandwich, instead of sandwich.
Sandwich? I say sandwich a lot, too.
Yeah.
And axed. I'll say that on purpose. I axed somebody to do that for me, and it never got done.
Yeah, right. Jason
says he loves going to a fancy restaurant and ordering a filet mignon with a glass of Merlot.
Oh, Pinky's out.
Yeah. Yeah, bring us some of this fresh wine. Quit bringing some old stuff.
Yeah, right. This is kind of just calling it something completely different. Instead of Walmart, Wally World.
Yep, I use that too.
Yeah, me too.
All the time, Wally World.
Yep. It's not as fancy as Target.
No, but you can, you use it in certain situations where you can't swear, or, when you talk about going to Walmart.
That's right. Let us know on our fan page on Facebook at 1079thefox.com. Are there any words you intentionally mispronounce?
Hi there.
Say something nice to me. Nice? You want me to say something nice?
Why should I do that?
Listen, buddy, it is National Compliment Day.
It's National Compliment Day.
National Compliment Day.
You're not that ugly.
Try again. You're not fat. You're big bone.
You're not good at this.
You're not good at this.
Here, listen to these words.
Listen.
Your smile.
It brightens up the room.
You're the most beautiful, most amazing woman ever.
Oh, that's a compliment.
Now that's a compliment.
Okay, my friends. That's a compliment. It's showtime.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hump day, too, man.
Oh, I gotta say, the one fella in that opener, the way he, threw out his compliment, sounded kind of creepy. And, that's the thing.
It's not hard to do, man. That's a thin line to walk.
Well, that's just it.
It is.
You got to be careful nowadays in the office on how you compliment people.
Yeah, don't go in there with dry lips because you start licking your lips just because they're dry and they're going to think it's something else. And just don't.
You look
Absolutely.
Oh, you look good. Nice.
You look good. I'm dry. Lord in heaven.
Yeah.
Lord!
Yeah, you're going to find yourself in the HR office just like that. All right, welcome to it. Here it is, like Dave said, Hump Day, the Fox forecast. Started out with some fog in some areas and some icy roads in some, so be careful this morning. Daytime highs in the 30s all the way through the weekend and 40s by Tuesday. Yeah.
How about that?
Woo! That full Fox forecast anytime at 1079thefox.com. We're still sitting at 30 at 7:03.
Hey, welcome to it. 24th day of the new year. Here's what's shaking in our corner of the globe on a hump day. The Fargo School Board voted against pay raises for themselves. That was supposed to go from $1,000 a month to $1,500 a month. The board hasn't gotten a raise since 2009. District leaders, business leaders, say the raise would have helped keep pace with inflation and, of course, received negative feedback from taxpayers sometimes. But, everybody's going to hate anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Board members said they weren't suggesting the increase for themselves, but to help attract more candidates, saying the job takes more time than you might think. I completely appreciate that job those guys do. It's an unappreciated field of endeavor. Fargo City Commission has turned down an appeal by the windbreak over a liquor license violation. The bar on I-29, 32nd Avenue, is going to have to pay a $500 penalty. The windbreak will be the focus of the Liquor Control Board again during a special meeting tomorrow for another case of serving an obviously intoxicated person. Ooh. That's probably what had something to do with the appeal being turned down. Being that we're going to be talking to you again tomorrow.
Yeah, that doesn't look good.
Yeah, it's not a good look, man. Congressman Kelly Armstrong decided to throw his hat in the ring for governor the day after Governor Doug Burgum announced he won't seek a third term. Armstrong says he is the first to formally announce a campaign into what is expected to be a competitive race among Republicans for the party's nomination. Today is, on top of National Compliment Day, National Peanut Butter Day.
Oh.
Chunky or smooth?
Smooth for me, please.
I'm a smooth guy too.
Yeah.
Used to be a chunky. I thought I was getting more for my money.
I mean, in a pinch, I'm not going to turn away the chunky.
No, I'm
That's
not
all
going
you
to either,
got.
but I'm definitely.
Yeah.
And what's your brand?
Jif.
All right, we're a Jif people too.
Yeah.
Skippy if we have to, but
Okay.
that's it.
Yeah, that was one of those products. You know how, frugal my dad was.
Yeah. He was cool with rat hairs in the knockoff peanut butter.
No, that was the one product that would.
He would not skimp.
He would not skimp on any
Good
product.
for you.
It was
What's your pop's name?
Tom.
Tommy.
Yeah.
All right.
So, that was one of those that, no, you don't go generic on the peanut butter. It's got to be Jif.
Yeah. Don't be cutting corners.
Yeah.
Flavor right. The next tallest building in America might be in Oklahoma City. That's weird.
Yeah.
Trader Joe's says that one of the most popular items that they sell is bananas, conventional and organic. People love bananas. If you put in a request, that's all you got to do to get a Trader Joe's in your town.
What?
Go to TraderJoe's.com and request it. And if they get enough requests,
okay,
they'll be like, okay. All right.
I thought maybe if you just requested.
No, we'd have had one in Leonard already. No.
Leonard's got a Trader Joe's.
Leonard got 3 votes. That's after me campaigning. Yeah, that's all 3 are from me. For a $5 donation, an animal shelter will help you get over an ex by writing their name in a litter box for their shelter cats to poop on.
Oh, okay.
$5. There it says right there. Godzilla -1 was nominated for an Oscar for Best Visual Effects. Finally!
Hey!
A good movie, right?
Yes.
I'm not knocking all the movies. You know, it always seems like the artsy films always get it. The ones you never hear of.
Yeah.
Get a lot of nods and stuff. But no, Godzilla is. Now, if Godzilla shows up, you'll be the first giant monster to attend the ceremony since Harvey Weinstein.
Okay.
Absolutely. And finally, Paris Fashion Week is happening right now. It's to style what WrestleMania is to do tooth decay. So, I mean, it's a big deal, man.
It sounds like
it's a big deal. That's your news right now. You're caught up.
All right. Hey, coming up this morning, another chance for you to score some Hairball tickets at 7:35. And here shortly, what in the world is our man on the streets Ian up to? We will find out. But if you haven't heard by now, man, Joe did it. Joe's in the hall. We'll have that in sports next.
You know, it was truly an honor to watch you work. You were the best at your position. You were the best at what you did, and really, you know, I was tearing up today when I got the news. It's just incredible. We're so happy for you and so proud, and hopefully we can get a little better tea time in Cooperstown this summer.
I appreciate it, brother, and I appreciate you putting on the shirt. It looks good on you. Yeah, thanks, buddy. It's unreal, and like I said earlier, it's because of guys like you and the teammates that we have. That environment is why I'm here today, and I can't wait to thank you guys and see you in person and celebrate.
Oh, man, how special is that? Your Minnesota twin and Minnesota native Joe Mauer going into the hall, congratulated by a former teammate of his, Justin Morneau there. And Joe Mauer joins Adrian Beltre and Todd Helton as the only three going into the hall this year. Beltre and Mauer made it in their first year of eligibility.
Nice.
Yeah. The induction ceremony will be in Cooperstown, New York on July 21st. And, oh, by the way, baseball fans, pitchers and catchers start reporting next month, February 9th for some teams.
That's only a couple of weeks away.
I know.
Think about it. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. My kid is playing his first college game February 9th, too. So that's
nice.
Pretty impressive, as I know. In NFL news, the NFL divisional round playoff games last weekend set a record with an average of 40 million viewers. The Sunday night matchup between the Chiefs and the Bills achieved a record 50.39 million, making it the most watched program on any network since last year's Super Bowl.
Nice.
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah, football rules, right? 2 games this Sunday. The Chiefs at the Ravens. That'll kick off at 2, followed by the Lions at the 49ers. In sports/entertainment news, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has joined the board at TKO, which owns WWE and the UFC. So he's got all that along with this new football league. Is it the UFL? Because they combined the USFL and that other one. I think they came up with UFL. So, anyway, he's got all that. He's also now received the full rights to his nickname, The Rock. Nobody else can have that. That's just him now.
He owns it.
He owns it. And, oh, by the way, Monday Night Raw is moving to Netflix. So, if you're a wrestling fan, you know all about that probably already. Meanwhile, hey, last night, the Wild won their 3rd in a row and 4 out of their last 5. They beat the Caps 5-3. They're playing some good hockey again. They'll be back on the ice tomorrow at home against the Predators. Tonight on TV, oh, it's a big one for the Wolves. They're at the Wizards. There's now a 3-way tie at the top of the Western Conference between our Wolves, the Thunder, and the Nuggets. Of course, our Wolves lost back there on Monday night, stupidly, to one of the worst teams in the NBA. And the Thunder and the Nuggets both won last night, setting up this 3-way tie.
Yikes. Way to blow it.
All right, so there's that. That's your Fox Sports. That Fox forecast again starting out with some fog in some areas this morning. 30s for the high through the weekend. 40s by Tuesday.
Man, bring it.
Yeah, right now we've got 30 at 7:13.
And we're going to check in with Ian. Where in the world is he this week? We'll check in. Our man on the streets coming up.
Now here's the Fox Morning Show.
With Where in the World is Ian? No, really, where is he?
Take a trip around the world.
On 107.9, The Fox.
Hey, guys.
Hey, how's it going, Ian?
It's our man on the streets.
Good.
Hey,
good. You guys had me worried there for a moment.
Never worry about us. We know what we're doing. We fake it well.
Truth.
What are you up to today, Ian?
Yeah, where are we finding you, man?
You're finding me in the bedroom because I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to wear this weekend.
Going through your closet?
Yeah, You got a special event?
So, a very special event. You guys are well aware. It's going to be Hairball Saturday night at Shields Arena. It's going to be the best of rock, as you know.
Yeah, damn straight.
And I want to. I don't just want to experience it and go sing along. I want to look the part. I want to feel, literally, and look like I'm back in the 80s.
Yeah, right, yeah. What year were you born?
Sometime in the early 90s.
In the early 90s.
All right, so you missed that whole scene.
Right. You know, dude, I'll be honest with you right now. You're just going to want to raid either your sister or your mom's closet.
Dude looks like a lady.
Honestly, yeah. If you can get some kind of rockin' Mylar-looking shirt, and puffy sleeves are good. Make sure you pop that collar, and you might need to get a wig. I don't know. Has mom got wigs?
No, but they're still going to have some old Halloween stuff over there at Staples.
Well, I was just going to say, you might want to hit some kind of secondhand store. But let's establish this. Like, who do you kind of want to look like? I mean, who's that rock icon that you're going to kind of model yourself after? Is it going to be somebody like Slash or Dee from Twisted Sister, David Lee Roth from Van Halen? Who are you thinking?
I haven't put that much thought into it. I guess, I do love the guys from AC/DC.
Okay.
I would say Kiss. I would say Gene Simmons, but I don't think I can find that much face paint on the fly.
Yeah, that takes a while. That takes and it's hard to find dragon boots and stuff like that.
They might have it over at that joint over in Moorhead and 8th Street, but let's just pick a character. Let's say David Lee Roth. Okay, go to your mom's closet.
Can we pick something where I'm not raiding my mother's closet?
All right, if you want to look authentic, though, you got to listen to me.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever worn spandex before?
Once, and it was for one of those elementary school musical play events that we all had to do. And it wasn't
something like that. Yoga pants are perfect. Go to the Dollar Tree and get yourself a $2 pair of yoga pants.
Why were you guys wearing all this stuff in the 80s anyway?
Because it was in fashion at the time.
Yeah. We're not proud of it. As you know, we don't wear it anymore. There's a reason for that.
I would be all for Slash. I mean, if I could find the top hat, right? Because he's got the signature top hat.
Okay, so we will go through that, and I've got a couple other suggestions for you. Stand by.
You're listening to the Fox Morning Show.
Coming up next, Dave's Deep Thought.
107.9 The Fox. And now it's time for Dave's Deep Thought with your radio pal, Dave Jacobs.
On 107.9 The Fox.
Promises are a bit like babies. Fun to make, but hard to deliver.
Dave's Deep Thought.
107.9 The Fox. Now here's the Fox Morning Show.
With Where in the World is Ian? No, really, where is he?
Take a trip around the world.
On 107.9 The Fox.
We are back with our man on the streets, Ian.
Yeah, and you said you want to maybe dress up like Slash for the Hairball concert on Saturday? That's the cool thing about Slash is you wear the top hat with some long, black curls. People right away know who you're trying to be.
And that's fine in the winter, but in the summer, that is miserably hot.
And if you wear the wig right, it can just cover your whole face and they don't even know who you are.
And a cod piece. You're going to need a good cod piece.
Cod pieces are important.
Yeah, you got to have that. You can make one out of a Dixie cup. I'm sure you'll be fine.
That might look a little weird. Especially if you're wearing spandex.
Very weird.
I think it's going to be a good look for you.
Is he kind of excited to see me, or is that a Dixie cup in his spandex?
You got in there a shot of booze?
That is the problem with spandex. How am I going to smuggle all my booze into Shields Arena this weekend if I'm wearing spandex?
Trench coat. You got to have a trench coat. Trench coats were big back then, too.
Yeah, you bet.
Okay.
A big leather one, too.
Until Basketball Diaries wrecked it.
So what else would you recommend that I need?
Makeup.
Eyeliner, at least.
Eyeliner and mascara, for sure.
Yeah.
Lip gloss for you. Maybe a little rouge.
Can't I just wear sunglasses and call it good instead of the eyeliner and the makeup?
That's fine.
Yeah, it's a lot easier, but it's going to be dark.
It's going to be dark.
You're going to bump into stuff.
You're going to be watching the show wondering what's going on.
Your arms will be in front of you, reaching out, trying to lurk in the darkness, and you're going to grab some girl's boobs, and you're going to get punched in the nose.
By her boyfriend.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So wear the makeup.
We've got lawyers for that, don't we?
We do.
Yeah, we do.
And they would tell you to wear the makeup.
If you don't want to do the spandex, some acid wash jeans will work too. That was popular in the 80s, and they're kind of coming back.
Yeah, all ripped up. More ripped up, the better.
Yeah.
You bet. Yeah. Put some peanut butter on it.
Yeah,
let the dog have at it. Just tear that thing up, especially the crotch. Chicks love that.
Yeah, and then you can let your Dixie cup hang out.
You bet. He looks good. He looks good. Hot tub time machine guy right over there.
You could do the bandana around the wig, like definitely get like either a zebra print maybe bandana.
And don't forget 2 or 3 around your thigh.
Oh yeah, that's
bandanas
important.
around your thigh. Couple, 3 of them. Yeah.
Yeah. That would be good.
Okay.
Maybe some Converse high tops for shoes. That's simple enough. Those are still popular. You can find those. I think you're going to look great, dude. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to be there. I hope I run into you. I hope I recognize you. And we need to take a picture together. You're going to enjoy it. Is this your first time ever going to Hairball?
No, I have seen them once before. We had Hairball in Fargo back when I was in college. That's the great thing about Hairball. Even if you are not a product of the 80s, you can still go and have a ton of fun having fun with Hairball.
Absolutely. And you don't have to dress up. Obviously, you know that if you've been to a show, but a lot of people do. And it just adds to, I guess, the whole atmosphere of it all. But you're going to know every song. That's the beauty of Hairball. You know every song.
Yeah.
Well, with the dressing up, because they dress up as all the different bands, and they really do such a great job of mimicking and selling all the greatest classic rock bands, and that really, I think, adds to the experience. And
Absolutely.
That's why I think why a lot of us want to dress up when we go to the show.
Have fun, because it is going to be a fun show. All right, buddy. Ian.
Our man in the closet, who's coming out soon.
His mom's closet. Have fun.
Yep, bye.
Hi there.
Say something nice to me. Nice? You want me to say something nice?
Why should I do that?
Listen, buddy, it is National Compliment Day.
It's National Compliment Day.
National Compliment Day.
You're not that ugly.
Try again.
You're not fat. You're big bone.
You're not good at this.
You're not good at this.
Here, listen to these words.
Your smile.
It brightens up the room.
You're the most beautiful, most amazing woman ever.
Oh, that's a compliment.
Now that's a compliment.
Okay, my friends.
That's a compliment.
It's showtime.
Well, you look nice.
Yeah, well, you do too, buddy.
Well, thanks.
Yeah, and if you're not good at the complimenting, don't say nothing at all.
Right. Yeah, you're going to screw it up.
Yeah. It's going to be awkward. Yeah. All right, well, hey, this looks good, that Fox forecast, man. We are starting out with some fog in some areas, so be careful for that. Otherwise, 30s again today for the high. That'll continue through the weekend. And by next Tuesday, 40s.
Are you
Ooh,
kidding?
wow.
Man, it's crazy.
Yeah, that full Fox forecast anytime at 1079thefox.com. We've got 30 at 8:04.
I still feel like we're going to pay for this somehow. Like it's going to be 30 below in April.
Right?
Something, knock on wood. Well, good morning. Welcome to the Hump Day, 24th day already of our new year. Here's what's shaking in our corner of the globe. Well, the Fargo School Board votes against pay raises for themselves. It would have gone from $1,000 a month to $1,500 a month. Board hasn't gotten a raise since 2009, and district business leaders say the raise would have helped keep pace with inflation. The proposal had received some negative feedback from taxpayers, but board members said they weren't suggesting the increase for themselves, but to help attract more candidates, saying the job takes more time than you might think. I don't doubt that for a minute.
Yeah.
Fargo City Commissioners turned down an appeal by the windbreak over a liquor license violation. The bar on I-29 and 32nd Avenue South will have to pay a $500 penalty. The windbreak will be the focus of the Liquor Control Board again during a special meeting tomorrow for another case of serving an obviously intoxicated person. So it's the same instance as before, so that's probably why they didn't get the break.
Yeah.
Congressman Kelly Armstrong decided to run for governor the day after Governor Doug Burgum says he won't seek a third term. Armstrong is the first to formally announce a campaign in what is expected to be a competitive race among Republicans for the party's nomination. Here's a few predictions about 2024 made in 1924.
Yeah?
Our legs wouldn't work because we'd stop using them.
Okay.
Everyone would have flying clothes.
Flying clothes?
Yep.
Oh.
Boy, they were stupid 100 years ago. Beds would launch kids up and onto their feet in the morning.
Oh, wow.
That sounds hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm all for that.
I could use that some morning.
Just don't point me towards the window.
You know, when that alarm's going off and you hit the snooze, maybe on the third time, it just finally launches you. The bed just launches you out.
Yep. Bathtub's already full of hot water. Like that. Oh, that'd be awesome.
Hairball!
You got a little gloved and mechanical arm that comes out and brushes your teeth. Yeah. And radios would be thought of as silly and old school. Oh, they still are. Well, so they're not correct. You're not wrong on a few other. And also, Keith Richards will celebrate his 181st birthday with a Coke binge. New Space Dunk Oreos hit stores next week.
Space Dunk
Oreos, and they're doing a sweepstakes. Where one person's gonna get to go to the edge of space. So you can either take a seat tethered to a giant space balloon. That sounds legit. Or you can skip it and take $125K instead.
Hey, you're just over there making stuff up this morning.
No, dude, tethered to a giant space balloon. All right, here you go. Patch a couple sandwiches. Good luck. Oppenheimer leads all Oscar nominees with 13. Sadly, there was only one nomination for its sequel, Godzilla -1. And Ryan Gosling was nominated for an Oscar for Barbie, but Greta Gerwig, the director, the female director, and Margot Robbie were not.
Yeah, Margot's Barbie.
Yeah. Pretty much that's both the setup and the punchline right there. It's like, holy cow, really?
Yeah.
Pope Francis declared that the wine is a gift from God.
Oh, all right.
Sounds like somebody's concerned that the Catholic Church is losing too many soccer moms. And finally, hey, Billy Joel's releasing new music for the first time in 17 years.
Yeah, I saw that the other day.
Yep, it's a follow-up to Moving Out. It's called Cramping Up. Gonna be good. That's your news. You're up to date right now.
Okay. Hey, is the neck of your favorite T-shirt all stretched out? We have a hat for you to try.
Bacon neck.
Yeah, that'll be here shortly. But we've got your sports schedule for today. Next.
It was truly an honor to watch you work. You were the best at your position. You were the best at what you did, and really, you know, I was tearing up today when I got the news. It's just incredible. We're so happy for you and so proud. And hopefully we can get a little better tea time in Cooperstown this summer.
I appreciate it, brother. And I appreciate you putting on the shirt. It looks good on you. Yeah, thanks, buddy. It's unreal. And like I said earlier, it's because of guys like you and the teammates that we had. That environment is why I'm here today. And I can't wait to thank you guys and see you in person and celebrate.
Oh, it's so
Congrats.
special.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Love those guys. Justin Morneau there congratulating Joe Mauer on his induction into the Baseball Hall of Fame. He joins Adrian Beltre and Todd Helton. Now, Mauer and Beltre are making it in their first year of eligibility. So how awesome is that? The induction ceremony in Cooperstown, New York on July 21st. And oh, by the way, baseball fans, pitchers and catchers will start reporting February 9th for some teams. February 9th.
Yep, not that far away.
No, not at all. In NFL news, get this. The NFL divisional round playoff games last weekend set a record with an average of 40 million viewers. The Sunday night matchup between the Chiefs and the Bills, that was the most watched program on any network since, well, last year's Super Bowl at 50.39 million viewers, man. Wow.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah. We got two games this Sunday. The Chiefs at the Ravens to start at 2, followed by the Lions at the 49ers. In sports/entertainment news, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has joined the board at TKO, which owns WWE and the UFC. He's also receiving the full rights to his nickname, The Rock.
He owns it.
He owns it now. Nobody else can have it. And Monday Night Raw is moving to Netflix, wrestling fans. Yeah.
What's he going to do about, that prison island over by San Francisco?
Alcatraz?
Yeah, Alcatraz. That's it. Yeah, isn't that copyright infringement now? The Rock? Can't call it that anymore.
I think this just pertains to people.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I could be wrong.
Know.
I don't know. Landmarks might be a separate situation.
You'd think so.
Yeah. Hey, Wild fans, Minnesota has now won 3 in a row, and 4 of their last 5. The Wild skated past the Caps last night 5-3. They're playing some good hockey again. Well, they're healthier, too. That helps. They'll be back on the ice tomorrow, skating against the Predators at home. Tonight on TV, it's an important game. The Wolves are at the Wizards. There's now a 3-way tie on top of the Western Conference between our Wolves, the Thunder, and the Nuggets, because, of course, the Wolves lost back there on Monday night.
Against a rotten team.
Oh, my God.
And there shouldn't be a 3-way tie.
No, there shouldn't. And the Thunder and the Nuggets both won last night, so there's this 3-way tie. The Wolves can break that with a win tonight. They better. Just saying.
Lord.
All right, that's your Fox Sports. That Fox forecast again today with some fog to start out with. 30s for the high through the weekend. And 40s by Tuesday? Yeah. That full Fox forecast at 1079thefox.com. We've got 30 at 8:14.
When you think of fashion, you think of us. And we're here to help.
That's
Is
right.
the neck of your favorite T-shirt wrecked all bacon necky? We'll tell you how to fix that coming up.
Now here's the Fox Morning Show.
107.9 The Fox.
Well, there's a hack out there for stretched out necklines, on your T-shirt.
Oh, the old bacon neck.
Yeah, so
Your neck around your T-shirt, right? How it gets wobbly.
Yeah. I think we've all seen that
Commercial. Yeah, the bacon neck. Yeah.
Right. So a lot of people are saying that this works. Here's what this guy had to say.
This is how you fix a stretched out neckline. So firstly, you want to rubber band your tee just like this. Next, you want to boil a pot of water. Wait till the water is boiled, then dunking the neck in for 30 seconds to a minute, and then letting it rest. As you can see, the neck's a lot tighter.
So again, you bunch up the neck with a rubber band and then put it in the boiling water for, like he said, 30 seconds, pull it out, let it rest, and the neckline will be much better. And trust me when I say, after I watched it, it did work. I don't know if he did something else to it.
Right.
But it does look better. And a lot of people that tried this say it does work. Now, I saw another hack where you pretty much do the same thing, but you put it in freezing water.
Well, now I don't know who to believe.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, I don't have too many shirts that have stretched out necklines. And if it is stretched out, I usually just toss them.
I've got so many T-shirts.
And that's just it. So I find a reason to throw
or it
T-shirts
turns
away.
into a work T-shirt and it goes out in the garage when I'm working out my haunt.
But if you got a favorite T-shirt you don't want to throw away, but the neck is all stretched out, maybe try this.
I guess you got to boil water now, boy.
Yeah. Pick your poison. You want to boil the water or use freezing water? I guess they both work.
How about cigarette burns in a T-shirt? Does that help? Those just look tough. Depends on the T-shirt, I guess.
I'll look around. I'll see if I can find a hack for that.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.